with alien hand syndrome. Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey,
What's going on?
Don't they have the coolest like background going on? Like the atmosphere. It's an alien atmosphere.
Yeah, all green. Foodie my
So
gills, yeah.
alien hand syndrome is playing at Farmageddon. And that's
Oh,
going to be September 8th and 9th at the Brodazafa in Kakana, Wisconsin. Are you guys excited about this venue? Have you been there?
well, hell yeah.
Farmageddon
Was one of the
Yeah.
best shows ever, man. That place is awesome.
Yeah. Good sound, good lights.
Just find a booty and it's going to kick it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
We got nothing else going on.
Jason Mansavage sent me updated pictures of how the corn is doing since I asked at a previous interview. So
Yeah.
I was happy to get that update from Jason today. There will be corn surrounding the venue. So it will be, that Children of the Corn kind of atmosphere.
Nice. Yeah.
Disappear in the corn.
I've been looking for something like that.
Maybe my lady will walk in there.
I've been looking
I'll
for
see her for
corn
a
with
few hours.
children about, it's crazy.
All right, guys. So why don't you introduce yourself, go around, what's your name, and what do you do in the band?
I'm Gary. I play bass.
I'm Carl. I play guitar and do backup vocals.
I'm Chief. I just play guitar.
I'm Johnny G, vocals.
And our drummer Jerry is not here. He's up at the Project
Mayhem.
Mayhem Festival up in Rhinelander this weekend, camping out.
All right, awesome. Okay, so how did you guys all meet? How did this alien hand syndrome thing all come together?
Well, we had a number of other members, actually. Me and Gary are the original members. There's a couple other members. This is probably 8 years now.
Almost 10.
Almost 10. Oh, wow, time flies. But we were kind of more of a cover band in the beginning, slowly added, originals. Now we're pretty much all original and some good originals. So, and we added Carl and Chief Carl was before about 3-4 years now.
Man, it's been like 5
years.
6
Man, I don't know.
now.
Timing's way
Time
off.
flies, man.
Chief's been in the band for 2 years now, huh?
Like 3.
3?
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell, man?
Yeah, right.
I'm way off.
Time flies.
Yeah.
All right.
So we did have other members, and a couple of them had actually passed away. So there was some, struggles and stuff we went through and try to get new guys and stuff. And our drummer Jerry's been with us pretty much maybe almost the whole time. We did have another drummer. He passed away. He was with us for about 3 years. So
Yeah, with this lineup, we got a pretty solid lineup and we're ready to kick some butt this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Point me at.
Awesome. So that leads into my next question. What is your vision for this music creation? What are you guys up to? What are you working on next?
Right now, we're working on getting some more originals. Got like 2 or 3 in the works. We're trying to finish those up so we start banging out shows this fall. We got some new blood to play.
And speaking of that, it's all about the show. That's the vision right now. Put on a show. Make it fun. Get out there, get the crowd involved. Gimmicks.
Yeah. We got a pretty decent
Very
live show.
underrated.
Yeah, Carl puts on it. He's pretty energetic on stage, the same way almost everybody in the band. We have really good energetic show.
I'll be running around the crowd, getting them to play the guitar with me and stuff.
Yeah.
Sitting on people's laps and whatnot. Who knows? I'll start a mosh pit in the middle of play, and you just got get the wireless going on. I'll jump off right in the middle of the mosh pit, in the middle of playing.
He's got a wireless. One of the shows recently, he was actually out in the street in front of the venue. So people driving by were like, "Wow, what's going on? Who is this guy?" And he's almost getting hit and everything because he wasn't really looking at the traffic. He's looking at his fretboard. It was fun. That was up in Menominee. We'll go almost everywhere or anywhere. I mean,
It's all about the show.
yeah.
So where are you guys from?
Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
We're all in Sheboygan.
All right, Sheboygan. Awesome. And tell me a little bit more about this practice space that you have.
Well, it's called Monument Music. It was above Monument Music. It's called Band Heaven. It's called EPCO building. It was Even Writer Woodworking for like 100-something years. It was an old woodworking factory. And then a part of the building has art studios. Another part of it has different wood shops. Yeah. And then there's a dog training thing in the basement or lower. but there's probably about, what do you say, 30 different studios for
Yeah.
bands and stuff. It's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
Not all of them are being used now, but
Yeah, there's still a few bands around. It's nice when you hear another band playing, you can go
Yeah.
mingle and knock on their door and see what's up.
yeah.
It's a good way to get social and meet the other local musicians around town. And there's still rooms for rent here. And
A lot of different kinds of bands too.
Oh yeah,
I mean, we were from reggae to just regular pop and blues, and
there's
it's kind of cool to have a full section.
there's a guy in the
cross-section.
basement area that records for rap artists around here, and he's really good too.
Yeah, kind of a little bit of an incubator, I guess.
Yeah, it
kinda-
sounds like it. So, what else do you have in the background there? Like, I see T-shirts. I think might be band T-shirts. What do you got back there?
Yeah, we got one of these. This was the original logo we got here. Band T-shirt. We have a little banner. It's made of the same design, and then we got somebody to come up with more. There's more going on in this one.
Yeah.
More of a newer.
It's got like a little alien fetus in the middle and stuff.
Yeah, you got a pretty decent merch setup. We got a whole big ass table. There's lighters. There's can koozies. There's stickers. There's we got almost everything. We got a
merch
pretty
guy, John. He kicks butt.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, little John. He does for Morbid Saint. He also does merch for Toxic, I think.
I think so.
So he's a pretty decent merch guy. He makes it right on site if he has to. Presses it right there.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah.
Well, that's awesome. So bring some extra money to Farmageddon is what I hear, because there's going to be like cool merch stuff to buy. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we
Oh, I can't leave without getting in some of the other bands' merch. I have such
Yeah.
a collection of just everybody's T-shirts and CDs and
Yeah.
pictures and stuff. Some of it's framed on my wall at home.
Yeah.
I'm big into collecting local merch.
Last year when we played Farmageddon, it was our first time. I think this is it 3 or 4 this
Three.
year? 3. So we started the night off at 6 o'clock. It was light. There wasn't a whole bunch of people there.
It was still
We
a pretty
kicked it in
decent
the ass,
crowd.
and then Gary's other band, Read My Scars, played right after that. So Gary played a 2-hour set with us, and then with his other band. This guy's a fucking monster.
Oh, it was nothing to him. Just a Tuesday afternoon. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right. So, what do you have coming up? We were talking about how you're working on recording some songs.
Yeah, we've got some new songs coming up, like the Church on Killsnake Road. That one's gonna be like kind of like our Cut the Rope #2 a little bit of clean action mixed with some just heavy groove action, just slamming. And then we got a lot of other ideas we're working on that we're almost, I don't even want to talk about them because it's just I'm waiting to lay them down. We do it. We have about I think it's 10 originals, don't we? Yeah, 10 or
10
11.
originals right now that we have, and some of them we've been playing, I guess, more than 5 years. What happened to you was probably our first original. That's more than 5 years old, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I've been in the band for 5
Yeah.
years, and that
Yeah.
was one of the ones I wrote before I joined.
And they're pretty solid. I mean, I would say I would consider us a pretty tight band. And these,
Oh, it's
you
all
hear
about
us live, we're
being
fucking
tight.
we're slamming.
Don't get that. We got one coming up on October 27th. That's the next gig after the Farmageddon.
Slamoween.
Yeah.
Slamoween is a big show in Sheboygan.
Ray Road's gonna be there.
About 20 bands end up playing
Yeah.
between the 2 days. So usually it's a pretty big event, and usually gets a big crowd coming.
Yeah, a
Well,
lot of regional
costumes?
bands. We had some Iowa.
What was that?
Halloween costumes.
Yeah,
Oh,
Possibly.
Yeah.
Aliens,
Oh, yeah.
aliens have arrived.
Usually there's
Yeah.
costume contests at our Halloween
Yeah.
shows.
it's actually a pretty nice hall. It's an old miniature bowling hall, is what it is, and they took the lanes out, so it's a pretty nice hall. It sounds half decent, good lighting and stuff in there. So that'll be a good show too.
Sweet. All right. So now we've reached the time where you get to find out what your mystery question is. So
Yeah.
you chose number 47. And that question is, tell me about your first performance ever.
There you go, Chief.
what as a band?
No, it could be your first performance ever. Like,
My
at-
first performance was at a place called the Back Door, was like a teen club. And the guide we had running sound for us used a fog machine and went a little overboard and smoke rolling out the windows, and the fire department showed up. So yeah, that was definitely a set memory in the brain for sure.
Get the kids out. Get the kids
Yeah.
out.
I remember
Yeah.
my first gig was at the corner bar in Brandon back when I was in a classic rock cover band called Vertigo. They put us up pretty good and gave us a chance, and we
Which
were
one?
well received, and then we started getting gig requests ever since then.
He was Bon Jovi.
Yeah, I was John Bovey.
Yeah, my first gig was actually in this building, downstairs where those dog trainers are. They used to have shows there all the time, like punk bands and stuff.
Yeah, there used to be a stage, right?
Been
Yeah.
yeah,
It was really
been
underground.
kind of
back then.
hanging around this building a while.
Yeah. My first one was actually with Morbid Saint when they played like an outdoor gig at Evergreen Park. Just went up there and gave it. I was practicing with them a little bit before that. I was thinking about maybe joining, but it didn't work out.
What year was that?
Oh, 1980 something, 82. That's dating myself a little bit there, but
Remember out there, you are never too old to music. Got that?
Never.
Too
Hey,
old
never.
to music.
are you coming to the show?
Oh, you know,
Have you been to Farmageddon shows or
Yeah.
Farmapalooza shows?
You plan on going from Florida to Wisconsin in the next month?
Oh.
Like,
Got an extra
I
room.
made it up for Pharmapalooza, and I managed to pull Mast out of retirement after 6 years of not playing together. We relearned all of our songs. We practiced 6 times in person together before Pharmapalooza, and we pulled it off.
that's what's up.
You're in Mast. The band's called Mast.
Goals.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I didn't know that part.
So maybe next year I'll make it back up for one of the shows.
Bring everybody else to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
But it was
Let you use our-
definitely fun. It was
Eric-
fun to check out the Brodazafa and see the venue. Because it wasn't there in 2014 when I left Wisconsin. And to meet like a whole new group of people that are a part of the metal scene. And one of the things that I'm going to say for all of you out there that maybe have never been to a show there, as soon as you walk on the property, you're going to feel like you're part of a big family. They make you feel very welcome there. Even if you're there by yourself, you're not going to be alone by yourself for very long.
that's for sure.
Yeah. I like the Fox City feel, I guess, a little bit. I mean, it's not like a small town, but it has that feel versus like a Milwaukee, Chicago thing where it's a little maybe a little more clicky. You know what I mean? It's kind of like your home and everybody's just like, you know, people you went to school with, people you would party with. It's kind of what my feel of it is, you know. Nobody's got airs or whatever, like, you know, okay, I'm in this band or whatever, you know.
Right.
Yeah, all the
It's kinda-
bands get along really good. They all hang out together.
For real.
Yeah.
Like, some-
Good times.
Yeah.
I got people when we go to do shows, some of the singers and guitarists in the other band, they run up and jump on me and give me a big
Yeah.
hug and stuff. They're some of the best people I've ever
Yeah.
met. Metal community around Wisconsin kicks.
We play with
Fucking
a lot of punk bands actually, even, and we have a great time. Chief used to be in a band called Radio Hate. They're kind of more punk, you know, and it seems like when we do shows with bands like that, it's more down to earth. We get, you know, a lot of compliments from that kind of crowd, and we're into that kind of shit too. We're in all kinds of music, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta be, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's something a lot of people don't know about Wisconsin is how amazing that punk metal scene is. I mean, everybody is just really chill and cool. Some of the most laid back, amazing people I have ever met are some of the scariest people you might ever see, with like their beards and their spikes and like their black and their dark makeup. But man, like those are the people
Like,
that
all
I,
over the crowd and they come pick you up like, are you okay?
exactly. We're just
Just like
about to kick each other's
yeah.
ass in the mosh pit, and then I tripped, and then they're like, "Oh, oops, let me help you."
just like a couple weeks ago, we played with some black metal bands and they had face paint and everything. We're kind of little bit different than that. I mean, we're heavy as shit, but I mean, these guys were like, and they were cool as fuck, you know.
Oh, yeah,
there wasn't a whole
super
bunch of
nice.
people there, but it
Super
was,
nice.
yeah. It's just kind of weird, you know, even playing with a band like that. It's like, you know, we've seen them outside before they put their paint on and everything. It was, I didn't know they were even in the band. You know, they were like, hey, dude, what's up, you know?
Yeah, one of
Also,
the
the
bands,
next thing you know, they got one guy had glasses on and he has like the wing, you know, the black death paint. I was like, oh yeah, that's the guy I talked to outside.
yeah, I remember one of the ones with the guitarist came running up to me and he's like, "Hey, is that Carl?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Dude, I went to high school with you." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool."
Yeah,
You never know who you're gonna run into around here.
yeah, good community.
Really. So is there anything that you want people to know before we wrap this up? Like, where can people find you online?
Facebook, there's some YouTube. Well, we're all over Spotify, Apple Music, Google Music, all that stuff. It's just we're trying to get more songs out there. We only have 2 currently. We're gonna up that number hopefully really soon. We need to get some videos shot of it, talking to some video people. We're looking to get more onto like spreading some news through like TikTok and Instagram because it seems to be where it's at right now. That's about all I gotta say about that right now.
The songs that we have available that I guess would be a little bit more professionally produced would be Incarceration and Best Actress, which we had recorded at a friend of ours' house. More of a professional recording, I guess, not like top line, but and then Cut the Rope, we have kind of like a video on that you could see on our Facebook. It's got some graphics and stuff on it. I think the guy shot it a lot with a drone at one of our shows. It's not a bad representation either, you know. It's more of a live video. Those are a couple things to look at. We're working on something up, some new stuff though.
Yeah, we got a bunch of live videos and stuff all on our Facebook page. You have to check it out.
All right, awesome. So are you guys playing on Friday or Saturday at Farmageddon?
Friday the 8th.
Friday. Awesome. So I recommend all of you out there, if you like camping, I mean, the weather should be beautiful come like the beginning of September. You know, grab your tent, your camper, camping's free out at Farmageddon. Head out there early on Friday, get comfy, get your spot, check out Alien Hand Syndrome and all the other bands that are going to be there on Friday. And then Saturday's another whole day of awesome metal music community.
Oh, yeah. A lot of times the people playing on Friday come and camp. Like
Yeah.
the people playing on Saturday, they'll be there Friday and then camp
Yeah.
and then play Saturday.
I'm
just
planning on camping
awesome.
this year. I didn't last year, but we'll see how this works. It'll be 2 days of debauchery. We'll see if I make it.
Pace
take an extra
yourself.
So, yeah, you don't owe me.
Yeah, you don't know anything. Oh, when I get there, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if all of you out there want to get to know Alien Hand Syndrome, you're going to want to come to Farmageddon. It's September 8th and 9th at the Broda Zafa in Kaukauna, Wisconsin. I want to thank you guys so much for your time coming here and helping us all get to know you guys a little bit better. Thanks so much.
All right, Rock.